Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper, and a lot of y'all recognize what this is, and I picked this up at a flea market for $20, and it needs a little rebuilding, and it's aluminum. And the problem I have is this pipe is fused in here. Y'all can see that or not. It's really rusted in there, and yeah, I can, bear some force on it, but this aluminum will break. So I'm going to try and get that out, and also, it's going to come off now. This is aluminum to aluminum, and I guess it's corroded. I need to get that off to rebuild this pump. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, I'm going to be using a propane torch here, and I don't want to use oxyacetylene because this melts at 1220 degrees, this aluminum. Of course, I'm not worried about the steel. It melts at 25 to 2700 degrees. This only gets to 900 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up, and then we're going to put some type of penetrating oil on it. So let's get it going here. Of course, it's not going to start because we're on camera. Finally. Turn that up a little bit. Can't really see it. Very light flame. We're going to heat this thing up a little bit. You got the idea. Okay, I just heard a cracking noise, so put some of that on there, and the theory is when it cools off, that penetrating oil will get up in there around it. So we'll try that. Okay, if y'all can see that, I'm just going to heat that steel up. It's going to hold the heat more than the aluminum. The aluminum dissipates heat quicker, so I'm going to go around there and heat that up for a few minutes. And then I'll put some of this stuff on it right here. Okay, I'm going to let that soak with the penetrating oil, and this right here, I need to break this little leather off right here and see if I could heat that up or whatever and try and get that off. Okay, I had to break this gasket or this leather cup out of this thing right here, and I tried a pocket knife, screwdriver, and ultimately it was so hard and rotten I had to hacksaw around the sides of it and then break it out with a screwdriver. And it just comes out, just needs to be cleaned up. Okay, I've tried heat, I've tried welding a piece of metal and welding a socket on here, and putting an impact gun to it, and it just doesn't want to come off, and I'm real leery about breaking this thin aluminum. So the next option is going to be to saw it off. Need both hands for that. Okay, that Sawzall made pretty quick work of this. Just break that off. And I've gotten that off. And I know some of y'all are wondering, well, how are you going to get that out? Well, I'm going to take the saws off, and I'm going to cut that and cut a couple pieces, and then we'll just break it out. If you look, you can see where I ever so gingerly cut 4 slots into it, and I've started to beat that out with my hammer. And let's see if I can hold this and show this to you all at the same time. Okay, well there you go, guys. I just beat on one of those little cutouts, and no, I didn't go all the way through the threads, and this thing is just going to peel out of here now. Once you get one out, then the rest of them will come out, and there we go. And the threads might have a couple little gashes on them, but I didn't break the piece, so I should have done that to begin with. Tried all those other fancy methods, and just good old brute force and a saw can work a lot of the time. Yeah, I just wanted to show you a close-up of this thing. It was just rusted inside that aluminum, and I guess maybe if I'd applied some more heat, maybe it would have come out of there, but might have been at the expense of melting this housing right here. So I think from now on, that's what I'm going to do. When I run across this problem, I'm just going to cut it out and save a lot of hassle and a lot of time. And from what you saw there, guys, from me cutting it out and filming it and knocking this out of here was only maybe a minute and a half, something like that. So okay, Homestead Prepper out.